my last point is this. Obviously, when you've talked this person, I used the wrong words already. When you've when you've already recited your passion plea for why it makes sense to work for me, and they agree to work for you, you have got to hire them the right way. You've got to orient them the right way. You've got to train them the right way, and you've got to reinforce it the right way. And the key word there is reinforcement. At Signature, those guys invented reinforcement, and that's the most important part of training. It's the most important part of the orientation and the hiring process, is to keep that going. And that's where a lot of employers fail. Don't fail in that area, all right? So like every week, I promise you a story or two out of the book. And the book is called Ethical Theft, and I get my first 50 copies next Wednesday. The remaining 3,000 copies show up in about 2 more weeks, but I'm going to get 50 advance copies next week. Those are already gone, so you're not getting those, guys. Sorry. Already committed. But they're coming here in the next few weeks, and this book is all about how do you steal business from your competition. And a chapter is dedicated to what I just went into, how do you steal employees. But a story I want to relate to you is as follows. Ready? It would take a couple of months, 3, 4, 6 months, heck, maybe even a year, before headhunters, what's a headhunter? They're recruiters, find out you're there. And they're pretty coy. I mean, they call up just like I would call up someone, or what I just did with this waiter, and they'd say, hey, Farrell, I've got a great client. It's a director of marketing position. Here's the hotel company. It's in so-and-so city, paying $800 million a year. Do you know anyone? And what they're hoping, of course, is you say me, all right? Well, wherever I went, I had a pretty good career track. I pretty much knew where I wanted to go. And if I wasn't going to get there fast enough, I knew enough people where I could start making moves on my own. So I really didn't need headhunters. But I would definitely use headhunters to get good competitors of mine gone. And it's called Get 'em Gone Headhunting. That's the chapter of this book. And I would never, ever lie to that headhunter. If they asked me if I knew of somebody who was really good at being a director of marketing or a salesperson in a so-and-so market, I'd say, give me more information. Maybe I've got someone or someone's for you. Give me more details. And if they described a position that I thought a director of sales of a really good competitor of mine would be good at, I would recommend that person or persons. And sure enough, more times than not, this person would be gone. And they had no idea I was recommending them left and right. If I had a really good competitor who was good at stealing business and was really hard to steal from, I would initiate a call. And I would say, hey, listen, headhunter, you got any positions open for so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so? Yeah, I just happen to have one. Who do you have in mind, Farrell? Man, this guy is awesome. Let me tell you about him. If they had any idea that I was the instigator in getting them promoted, I don't know, maybe I'd have a big check coming from them today. But to me, it was worth it to get them out of the marketplace. I would initiate the call, and I had about a half a dozen headhunters that I could rely on that were very aggressive, that would go after these people. And the worst that it would do is it would get their mind off of focusing on the action plans and the matter at hand and competing with me. They were more focusing on their own career, and that was okay. It kind of sidetracked them for a little bit anyway, so that I would get the edge. Also, if I had a salesperson that I hired and I did all my diligence and they were, I thought, a terrific hire, and they turned out to be anything less than, I was faced with one of two situations. One, I hired them for the wrong position and they'd really be good at another position elsewhere. I would call up that headhunter and I would tell them, look, I made a bad hire for what I wanted, but this person's a great hire for this and this and this. What do you have for that person? And in some cases, that salesperson wouldn't even know that I recommended them. If I couldn't wait that long, then I would terminate this person, but I would try to help them. I made the mistake of hiring the wrong person. I always took the blame first. So where I could help place them elsewhere, I would do that. But I use these headhunters as leverage, man, to get my competitors gone, to get employees that weren't quite a good fit for me. I'd use headhunters for that purpose, and I would use it all the time, all right? I could probably sit here now and probably name a dozen employees that I know from the competition that was gone as a result of some stuff that I did that helped them, hopefully, in their career, you know? And I have no qualms about it. I mean, if they were loyal to their employers over there, then their employers should have taken better care of them. They'd still be there. They'd still be competing against me.